Tonight with class number 3, the body fold takedown and positional control from mount, basically maintaining mount. And today I learned a lot, but it was a little bit of a different class. I actually wasn't sure I was going to go because I was thinking about going to see the new Captain America movie, but I'm glad I did, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. Now, tonight with class number 3, maintaining mount, positional control from mount, I, yours truly, back in my keep showing up days, used the mount a lot. As a big guy, as a heavy guy, as a freaking killer whale, I've tapped many a person, well, a fair amount of people from the mount because guess what? Gravity is undefeated. And so I felt like I had a good handle on the mount. I felt like I've been successful from the mount. Sounds like size, weight, and gravity was on my side, but the technical aspects of the mount, I was lacking. Okay, now this isn't rocket science, okay, but it's nice to break it down bit by bit the Gracie way. I remember rolling at my old Keep Showing Up University, and if I was on top and I had mount and I got thrown off, or I got, I lost the mount, they would tell me, gotta maintain that mount. But nobody ever told me how to maintain the mount. Now, yes, put your hooks in. Sometimes they tell me to squeeze my knees together, but when I would squeeze my knees together, that would make me tired because I'm already chubby and out of shape, and then I'm also trying to keep myself off of my training partners. I'm not crushing them too bad, but I'm also trying to maintain the mount. So there's like this whole battle going on from 3 or 4 different muscle groups all at the same time. Anyway, tonight I was able to learn a couple of little Gracie things I've seen before, and the combatives test, right? Where you see the combatives test videos on YouTube and you see people in the mount controller. It's kind of the first part of the test, I believe, is maintaining and keeping the mount. So it was nice to kind of go through that, but I gotta admit, this class was kind of boring. It wasn't exciting. It wasn't fun. It was more like just kind of going through the motions because it's not exciting to just maintain mount. The body fold takedown we've done in other classes, so body fold takedown, get them down to the ground, get on top of them, and stay there. No submissions, no roll, whatever. We did play a little game at the end where you kind of tried to get the guy off of you, but I feel like I understand the mount better. I feel like the kickstand with the knee was a great detail I never really thought about. I just kind of always pinched my knees together. So the kickstand with the knee, the hip control, lots of good little details, little cues, little things to remember that'll make your mount control better. And I'm going to try it. I'm going to use it probably for the rest of my life. That's the whole freaking point of Gracie Combatives, is to give you the building blocks and the foundations for whatever you do next. I have a friend, I won't say his name in case he doesn't want me to say his name, but he just competed in the tournament and he freaking won, and he was using some of the stuff he learned in Gracie Combatives and of course Master Cycle about maintaining the mount and hooks and all that good stuff. As a matter of fact, I want to interview this person, so I won't say any more about that because I'd like you to hear it from his mouth. However, I will say that the best part about training tonight, the best part about training probably every night, is the people. I'm not talking about Hinner Gracie. Hinner's awesome. I'm not talking about Hiron Gracie. Hiron is awesome. Sam, our instructor, is awesome. Alex, our instructor, is awesome. Zach, our instructor, is awesome. But what I'm talking about are my training partners, the people you get to meet and hang out with and spend time with and talk to before and after class. As a matter of fact, I tried to record a video right outside of Gracie University Torrance. I was recording the video and somebody came and knocked on my window because they just wanted to say, hey man, good seeing you, nice training with you, kind of a thing, because the community is strong. It's weird because it's like I make a new friend pretty much every night. And that's a great feeling, to have a community of people. I said in a previous video, even back in my Keep Showing Up days, if you go to a jiu-jitsu school and you don't stand around and talk and hang out and laugh and joke afterward, you're in the wrong freaking place, and you probably need to find another training school or training academy, whatever, I don't know what to call it. So it's nice to have that camaraderie. You see the same people. Hey man, good to see you. You start learning people's names. People start hanging out after class and shooting the breeze and talking trash. So that's always a good feeling, and I'm excited about that. There's one more thing. I saw my man Tyrone tonight. He's one of my subscriber friends. He trains at Gracie University. He's in the Master Cycle. So as I was leaving the mat, he was getting on the mat, gave me a thumbs up, pointed at the stripe. Thanks, Tyrone. Good to see you, brother. And then there was somebody else, person I never met before. He walks up, he goes, hey, Chris. And I'm like, yeah. He goes, hey, I'm Damon. At least I think he said it was Damon. And if your name is not Damon, I am so sorry, but I've driven home. It's a long drive, and I think I might have forgotten. Plus, we didn't talk very long. He also was getting on the mat for Master Cycle. He's a blue belt, and I was getting off the mat from Combative, so we're kind of like two ships passing in the night. But he goes, hey, Chris, and I'm like, yeah, and I don't know this guy, but he knows me. And he says, yeah, man, I follow you on YouTube, or I'm a subscriber or whatever on YouTube. And I'm like, dang, thanks, homie. That's really nice. And I don't care about fame, right? Internet fame. 200 subscribers, y'all. I ain't famous. But it kind of took me by surprise because you never know who you're going to run into at Gracie University because people come from all over the place to train at Torrance. This guy said he trains normally at Woodland Hills, and he was down here training at Gracie Torrance to kind of see what it's like. And I'm glad he did. And I think his name was Damon, and I'm so sorry if I get it wrong. But Damon, it was good to see you. And thanks for following the channel and subscribing to the channel. And maybe next time if we're at the academy together, we can talk a little bit more. But tonight it was kind of like, I think we had 6:30 to 7:30 was Combatives, and Master Cycle started right at 7:30. So there wasn't a lot of socializing time between the Master Cycle crew and the Combatives crew. But yeah, the people make it great. The people make it great, running into the same people, making friends, talking, laughing, having a good time. You know, tonight we're talking about music. One of the guys, his name is Eddie. He's an instructor there. He was doing a private lesson, a Master Cycle private lesson. And afterward, we're in the locker room just talking about music. And it was a good time. I enjoyed it. I enjoy meeting these guys, seeing these guys, hanging out with these guys, and look forward to seeing them. I hope they look forward to seeing me. And of course, I love seeing the guys. I call them subscriber friends, people who follow me on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. If you see me in real life, come say hi. My wife says I have a resting jerk face. So if I don't look approachable, trust me, I am. I just have a mean resting face. Just say, hey, stay vigilant, or Chris learns jiu-jitsu, and I promise I'll probably start smiling or laughing. My man Damon came up tonight. That was nice to meet him. Good to see Tyrone. Good to see all my white belt homies in the Combatives class. And I think that's it. Yeah, body fold, takedown, awesome. I did work on my break falls. That's another thing because, hey, I know the body fold, and I just wanted to make sure that I was, you notice these guys, the instructors, when they go down, they break fall, they don't even make any noise. And me, I'm like slapping the mat, right? I'm doing the old, pro wrestling, bump. But I'm working on that. I'm working on sitting instead of plopping. So that's still a work in progress. But I did make progress, and I was better tonight. It was smoother tonight. It was quieter tonight. So all in all, it's a good night. Gravity's undefeated. Mounts is one of my favorites. I will use what I learned tonight, and I look forward to taking this class again, even though it was a little boring. So let me know what you think about this class. If you've taken it, did you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's boring? I think this and probably the headlock escape classes, class like 15, 16, 17, they're all in a row. The headlock classes aren't very fun either. The triangle, the arm bars, that kind of stuff is fun. This kind of stuff, not so much fun, but it is necessary. It literally could save your life, and it could damn sure win you a match. So stay focused, stay positive, and stay vigilant. See you next time.